Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NWA Worldwide. I'm Lee Tidwell, alongside me, Bert Prentice, in the ring. A match between Ashley Hudson, one half of the New South, and the headliner, Chris Michaels, one half of the North American Tag Team Champions.
Another packed house for NWA Worldwide Wrestling, going coast to coast around the world every week here on the NWA Wrestling Network. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you just seen the Lebanon card for tonight. It's going to be a great night of wrestling over in Lebanon. Colorado Kid and his partners there in the ring right there, Chris Michaels.
Collar and elbow tie up there by Chris Michaels and Ashley Hudson. Michaels backing Hudson into the corner. Referee calling for a clean break. Michaels thinking twice about the clean break, but backs up.
Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, Lebanon Wrestling tonight. Savannah's Sex Pistol, David Young, is going to be there taking on air pairs. Well, Savannah is not going to interfere tonight. She will be handcuffed to the lovely Miss Sarah Lee, and fans will be around the ring with lumberjack straps.
That's right. Either Paris or David Young gets thrown outside the ring. The fans are going to be able to whip him with those straps. We've seen a couple of those matches. Bert, them strap shots look like they hurt.
Absolutely. And don't forget, NWA Wrestling returns to the Nashville Fairgrounds Sports Arena Saturday night, August 7th. And what a night that's going to be. Nicole Bass is coming back to Nashville, and she's going to take on Fargo's Surprise. Jackie Fargo is sending a surprise to Nashville for Nicole Bass.
Now, I can't wait to see what Fargo's Surprise is. I have no clue, and knowing Fargo, he might not either.
Well, you know, Lee, the real reason Fargo even had his head shaved was because of Nicole Bass turning on him. She's the one that totally turned the tide in that match. He blames Nicole Bass absolutely for his loss.
Well, when she sided with Jerry Lawler, that just turned his back completely on him, got his head shaved. Lawler and Stacy had fun watching him get his head shaved. Now in the ring, Chris Michaels and Ashley Hudson tying up in the center of the ring. Chris Michaels backing Ashley Hudson back into the corner. Referee now calling for the break. Hudson holding the hand of Chris Michaels. Kurt, the referee, splits apart, thinking Michaels has the hair.
Who knows what to expect from New South, and Ernest T is going to be in their corner tonight in Lebanon.
Oh,
New
Lord.
South, double dangerous as a tag team, and I'll tell you what, they're looking for them championship belts.
The New South had an opportunity to championship belts against Chris Michaels and Bart Sawyer and did not accomplish that feat.
Speaking of Bart Sawyer, he'll also be on that big card Saturday night, August 7th in Nashville at the Fairgrounds, and he'll be taking on superstar Bill Dundee, who has signed to take on Bart Sawyer right there at Summer Blast. Summer Blast is going to be unbelievable. Wolfie D and Flash Flanagan against New South. Of course, you got superstar Bill Dundee and Bart Sawyer. Nicole Bass against Fargo's Surprise, and just a host of others. And now they tell me that Savannah has put together a tag team called Savannah Sex Pistols.
That's scary.
Yeah, and they'll be taking on Chris Michaels and Air Pairs. But I mean, it's going to be a great night of wrestling at Summer Blast 99. Make plans to attend Saturday night, August 7th. Chris Michaels taking the fight here. He's a razzling dazzling young Ashley Hudson.
Ashley Hudson escapes the ring in the wrath of Chris Michaels, telling the referee that he pulled his tights. New South can never just wrestle a match. They have to say somebody pulled their tights, pulled their hair, and getting sick of it.
There you just seen what a great crowd here, ladies and gentlemen. Never have to ask folks to move into one section to look packed on our TV show. It's packed on all four sides.
Chris Michaels in the ring. Ashley Hudson out on the floor with Corey Williams, the other half of New South. Corey Williams in his street clothes, looking a little different. Security around the ring has to watch New South when they're out there. The crowd always wants to get to them and rip their hair out, I guess.
Let me tell you something. Corey Williams is double dangerous. Has been. Came out of the USWA Wrestling School in the mid-'90s and is on fire. I was talking to Bill after about the New South the other day, and I think they're about ready to get their just rewards. And they're a tough tag team, and we'll put them up against anybody. And I'm happy to have them here in the NWA, even though their style is very unorthodox.
Unorthodox, yeah, that's what you can call it. Backing Chris Michaels into the corner now is Ashley Hudson. Kurt, the referee, calling for a clean break. Ashley Hudson, never with a clean break, punching into the chest and face area of Chris Michaels, just beating the fire out of him.
Boy, you're not kidding. Ashley Hudson seems to be on a mission here. Reverses into the corner, up and over.
Oh, that's a big old backdrop. Feet almost hit the lights that time, Hudson. Big arm drag there by Chris Michaels right into an armbar.
What about that Loganville, Georgia, this past Thursday night? An absolute sellout. Congratulations to Bill Behrens and all the great fans down in Loganville. That's becoming a little hotbed of wrestling down there in Georgia.
Yeah, I wish they would take Ernest T. Back in the ring, Chris Michaels with that armbar on Ashley Hudson. Kurt, the referee, calling for a break. What's Ashley Hudson got now, Bert?
Well, I think either Corey Williams or that goof Gordon, who I'm fixing to fire, just handed Ashley Hudson something. Ashley Hudson has something in his right hand.
He's now calling for a test of strength with Chris Michaels. Michaels not knowing what's in the hand of Ashley Hudson. The crowd trying to warn Chris Michaels about it.
There you see young Betty Green there in the front row. I know she'll be having one of them leather straps tonight in Lebanon.
Ooh, she could hit hard, too.
Yeah, she'll probably be hitting Farron now.
Oh.
Farron has challenged Candi Devine tonight in Lebanon.
I've seen Candi Devine in action. I feel sorry for Farron.
He barely survived Nicole Bass.
Ashley Hudson has ditched whatever was in his hand. The referee checking his hands, nothing there. The crowd trying to say that he ditched it. Kurt never listens as usual, and he's that hearing aid turned up. I think the battery went dead again.
You know, this was an incredible night of wrestling here. We're seeing a lot of legends. In fact, we had 4 of the greatest lady wrestlers of all time sitting there in the front row. Miss Ann Tant and Libby Griggs and Miss Barbara and, of course, the ever popular Beverly Larson. And, man, it was great having them in the front row as we honored them that night. Mac York was there, Corsica Joe, and just a host of others. Just what a great night of wrestling this was. And we're looking for even a bigger card for Summer Blast 99. It is going to be intense.
Ashley Hudson with that foreign object back in his hand, calling for the test of strength. Kurt, the referee, with his back turned. Chris Michaels looks like he's going to lock up with him here.
Well, he definitely has something in that right hand. Corey Williams there distracting Kurt Turner.
The crowd still hollering for Chris Michaels, telling him that there is something in Ashley Hudson. There he goes, ditching it to Corey Williams.
That's a chain is what it is.
That'll hurt. We'll feel that in the morning. Chris Michaels and Corey Williams have not got along very well over the years. Neither is Chris Michaels and Ashley Hudson.
Well, neither is Corey Williams and most anybody. He's probably has been one of the most outcasts in the wrestling business, but I tell you what, he's a talented young star, and like him or not, we will feature the talented wrestlers here on NWA. You know, there's folks that you think when you come to wrestle here, you need to stay 6 years, and what we try to do is feature people in and out and, you know, see a variety of talent, and we're proud of the product we bring to Nashville every time we come into the Nashville Fairgrounds Arena, the home of NWA Wrestling in Nashville.
Well, Ashley Hudson finally got what he wanted, got the test of strength with Chris Michaels, hit him with that illegal object. Michaels is definitely dazed now in the middle of the ring. Ashley Hudson just kicking the fire out of him. Looks like he's going to set him up for a big suplex here. Ashley Hudson does this better than anybody I've seen, just holds him up there and drops him down. Bam, right in the center of the ring. Michaels' head bouncing off the mat.
Been a pretty even contest back and forth so far. Pretty evenly matched here.
Ashley Hudson now going for the pin. He's got his foot on the bottom ropes. Kurt, the referee, finally notices. They always complain about a slow count there. Ashley Hudson kicking the back of Chris Michaels.
I'm telling you what, they felt that all the way over to Lebanon.
Ashley Hudson, oh, big right hand to the side of the face of Chris Michaels, just knocks him back down.
No, Beef Burton's going to be in Lebanon tonight taking on the newcomer Sean Thompson. You want to see him also. CJ Stardust going to be in a managerial role, and Ernest T will be there tonight.
It's Ernest T. Ashley Hudson in control of Chris Michael, whips him into the ropes. Michaels ducks the clothesline, ducks a second one, comes back over. Big cross.
Beautiful, he's got him.
Corey Williams now distracting Kurt, the referee. He's got him for a 47 count. The referee finally comes over.
I'm not so sure that Kurt Turner is not a member of New South. Come on, Chris Michaels had him beat.
You always wonder about Kurt. Kurt can be in cahoots with anybody the way he referees. Now Chris Michaels kicking away, whips Ashley Hudson. Oh, nice DDT there by Ashley Hudson on Chris Michaels.
Chris Michaels stunned there, if you will.
Hudson rolls him over, Kurt the referee down. And only a 2 count kick out by Michaels. There's another complaint about a slow count. Chris Michaels holding the top of his head from the effects of that DDT. Now that mat. Whoo, did you see that sucker bounce?
There's Corey Williams there again on the outside. Very, very dangerous.
Double axe handles by Ashley Hudson leaves Chris Michaels in the center of the ring. Kurt the referee checking on him. Here comes Corey Williams around the side, distracting Kurt. Ashley Hudson's got that flagpole and just nails him in the back.
And that's a disqualification if you ask. I tell you what, unbelievable. They're telling me in my earpiece that this segment from Jim Cornette is ready. Folks, I want you to take a look at this interview. Let's go to that interview right now, TJ, that Jim Cornette sent in, please. the biggest explosion in all of professional wrestling. Summer Blast 99, and it's only going to happen Saturday night, August 7th at the Nashville Fairgrounds Sports Arena. The whole world, and we mean the whole world, will be watching this one. Stand by, folks, for details. Summer Blast 99, Nashville Fairgrounds Sports Arena, Saturday night, August 7th, 8 o'clock. Stand by.
Now, I know what everybody out there in Nashville is saying. They're saying to themselves, why is Jim Cornette on our television right now? What does Jim Cornette have to do with this? What's going on? Well, let me answer that question. See, Terry Taylor, I know him real well. He calls me up a couple of days ago. He says, you know Bert Prentice? I said, yeah, I know Bert Prentice. He said, you know about Nashville, what's going on? I said, yeah, Terry, I know everything. What's going on? Terry Taylor tells me that Bert Prentice is real ticked off at him because Terry went down there and clocked a Colorado kid in the back of the head with a steel chair. And Bert Prentice didn't take too kindly to that. So Bert Prentice has been running around everywhere, making the offer on television, making the offer on the radio, making the offer in the newspapers. Come back, Terry Taylor. Come back down to Nashville on Saturday, August 7th. Give me, that's what Bert Prentice is saying, give me 60 minutes of your valuable time, Terry Taylor, get in the ring with the Colorado kid. And Terry said, you know, I got a lot of things going on. I don't mind going down there and beating that goof up again, but I really don't have time to talk to goofballs like Bert Prentice. So Jim Cornette, would you please handle this? Would you be my agent for this deal? And I said, sure, Terry. So I've got the power to negotiate for Terry Taylor. And Bert Prentice, here's what's going to happen if you want Terry Taylor down there in Nashville on Saturday night, August 7th, for 60 minutes of his very valuable time to get in the ring with the Colorado kid. Now, number one, if there is going to be a match like that, we don't want no home cooking on the part of the referee. So we want a no disqualification clause. That way, the referee can't just throw it out and make Colorado Kid the winner. There's going to be a winner by pinfall or by submission because there would be no disqualification. Then secondly, we thought, you know, if Terry Taylor and I are so sick of seeing the Colorado Kid's face, then we can imagine what everybody else in Nashville thinks. So we want a second stipulation. If the Colorado Kid loses that match, Bert Prentice, then we want him to leave Nashville. He can't wrestle Nashville for 1 solid year. That ought to give the people a little rest and relaxation from that ugly, stinking horse face of his. And thirdly, we want one more stipulation because we know what's important to Colorado Kid, the North American Heavyweight Championship. And when he leaves Nashville, Tennessee, on the first thing smoking, we don't want him to be carrying that North American title belt so he can defend it other places. No. If Terry Taylor beats Colorado Kid on August 7th, then the Colorado Kid cannot now or evermore be the North American Heavyweight Champion. Terry Taylor doesn't want the belt. He just doesn't want the Colorado Kid to have it. Not now, not ever. So Bert Prentice, I'm a big-time sports manager, baby, and I've made my negotiations. Now the ball's in your court. For Saturday, August 7th, right there in Nashville, if you want Terry Taylor to beat up the Colorado Kid right there at the fairgrounds, then you got to come up with an agreement on those 3 stipulations. I'll be waiting for your answer, pal.
A couple of minutes ago, you saw a videotape that Jim Cornette sent in this week. I, of course, previewed it on Wednesday, where he's made stipulations that the only way Terry Taylor is going to come back to Nashville to wrestle the Colorado Kid, for Colorado to get any of his pride back, that he has to put up almost everything that he loves in his life. He loves Nashville, Tennessee. Of course, he loves that North American title. He especially loves wrestling for all the great fans here in Nashville. So what Terry Taylor, who's really showing his true colors of being a coward, and has to go out and get one of the loudest mouths in wrestling, Jim Cornette, who I assume will be in Terry Taylor's corner to make sure everything, quote, goes fine. We'll see about that, though. But what you're saying is, for Terry Taylor to agree to the match, Colorado Kid has to agree that if he gets pinned, that he leaves Nashville for 1 year, and that he gives up the North American heavyweight title belt and never tries to get the belt again. I've talked to Colorado Kid, and he says absolutely he will accept those stipulations for this match. Terry Taylor, I don't think you know what you've gotten yourself into, young man. You know, us folks here in Nashville, Tennessee, we have surprises of our own. So you go ahead and bring Mr. Cornette, or bring all the WWF if you want to. And if you feel that you can end the 5-year reign that the Colorado Kid has had here in Nashville in one night, well, you come try that. And if you think you can take that gold belt away from him that easy, I promise you one thing. You're in the fight of your life, son. You come and I, you know what? I appreciate you giving us 60 more minutes of your time. But I'm not so sure when you're done with that 60 minutes if you'll be able to ever have a job in the wrestling business, because this kid is simply going to kick your teeth down your throat. Terry Taylor, I believe within my heart that you signed for your last professional wrestling match. So, as far as I'm concerned, yes, we agree. If you beat the Colorado Kid, he will leave Nashville for 1 year. If you beat the Colorado Kid, he will give up that gold belt he loves so much, and he will not ever wrestle for it again. And yes, no disqualification. I certainly agree to that. It's very funny, though, the stipulations on your end, if Colorado Kid wins, you'll agree to nothing. So what? That's real fair. So once again in his life, Colorado Kid has everything to lose. I'm not surprised by that. It's going to happen Saturday night, August 7th, and I certainly hope the legions of Nashville wrestling fans come out and support NWA Wrestling and the Colorado Kid. And if you're watching also, Nicole Bass, I have a surprise for you later in the show, because Jackie Fargo is sending in a surprise to take you on Saturday night, August 7th. So Nicole Bass returns, Terry Taylor returns. Yeah, it's going to be old home week in Nashville. And Nicole Bass, I know who Jackie Fargo is sending. And, you know, I heard you tell someone on the radio the other day you didn't care if it was Fargo in a wig. Well, you may get your wish. But I'm going to tell you what, Nicole Bass, you're going to be in for a fight as big as Terry Taylor's is on Saturday night, August 7th. Fans will see you at Nashville, August 7th. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, Lebanon Wrestling tonight starts at 8 o'clock. Doors open at 6. Get on by there. Get one of them famous Bert Prentice hot dogs. Lebanon Wrestling. The Colorado Kid returns to Lebanon tonight. Candi Devine against Farron Fox. New South in action. Ernest T is going to be in New South's corner. When did all this start?
Tonight it's going to start, Bert Prentice. Me, and New South.
He's for real, ladies and gentlemen. This is no act.
For real.
Yeah, I know you are. Ernest T, you're no stranger to Lebanon, Tennessee. Give the fans in Nashville directions how to get there tonight to the world-famous Lebanon Armory.
I love to, fans. Take out 40, exit 238. Make a left past your Super Walmart store. Turn at the red light on Levi Pike. Go to the second stop sign, and the armory's going to be on your left-hand side. You might even see me outside walking around with Ernest T's little old bitty tricks.
That's right, and if they break down in Lebanon, who should they call to get their car towed?
They could call Shorty's Towing Service, 449-0372.
I didn't say leave the number on there, Ernest T. Ladies and gentlemen, Lebanon Wrestling tonight. Don't you miss it. Colorado Kid, Chris Michaels against New South. Ernest T will be there. Frenchie Riviera takes on Skinny Kenny. Beef Burton taking on newcomer Sean Thompson. Fans surround the ring with lumberjack straps. Savannah handcuffed to Miss Sarah when Air Paris collides with David Young. Get down there tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be great. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I want to show you a few clips to set this up. The Jackie Fargo Jerry Lawler hair match that happened in Nashville about a month ago. Nicole Bass was in the corner of Fargo. There Fargo goes underneath Lawler. He's going after them puppy. He's going after Stacy.
Run, Stacy, please.
I tell you what, he gets his hands on Stacy, anything can happen. There's Nicole Bass leering around the corner. Nicole Bass, absolutely the biggest Amazon woman in the history of the world. And Jerry the King Lawler there now. Stacy runs in the ring to be protected by her man. The stipulations are if Fargo loses, he loses his hair. Lawler loses, Stacy gets shaved bald. There's Stacy giving lip to the people at ringside, the front row fans. Now let me tell you, there's Myra and Myra's daughter, and I tell you what, you don't want them two folks mad at you because they will rip you apart. It's taken 4, here comes 5, here comes 6 security guards. There they split. Myra's daughter goes to the other side. My gosh.
Now that could be a vicious tag.
6 security people have to keep Myra and her daughter back from Miss Stacy.
The match, Jerry the King Lawler and the fabulous one, Jackie Fargo. Fargo brought Nicole Bass to ringside to equalize Stacy.
I'll tell you what, Jackie Fargo, Jerry Lawler, no, not 2 more legendary names in the wrestling business.
And they don't have very good feelings for each other.
Nicole says, sit down, I'll handle this. And come to find out, Nicole Bass did have a plan. Uh-oh, Ernest T, what are you doing here?
I just told her jump in, Bert.
You already gave directions. I don't even know if your directions were right to
Bert,
Lebanon.
I'm the one that draws up all the maps for Lebanon, Tennessee.
There's
That's
a test
why
of
the fans get there.
There's a test of strength, and Fargo knocks Lawler to the mat. Jackie Fargo, the fans love the legend, the fabulous one, Jackie Fargo.
I'm waiting to see who's going to lose some hair.
I don't think no wrestler has ever been more imitated than the fabulous one, Jackie Fargo, in the wrestling business.
Lawler's calling for the mic.
This is called the hair night.
You know, when I saw you come out here without your oxygen tank, I thought I'd take it easy on you, but I'm fixed to get pissed off. Do you understand me?
Oh my God.
I think Fargo's fixing to get a little bit too.
Yeah, I think so. Fargo will take the fight to you. Age means nothing to this young man. He came to the, I tell you what, Jackie Fargo has more heart than any wrestler I've ever met. He came to that match and people said, well, Lawler will just have to dance around this old man. This man came to fight. He has a point to prove. Jackie Fargo is absolutely, not only deserves his legendary status, he still has it. He still had one more left in him. He still had two more left in him.
Oh yeah, he's taking the fight straight to Jerry Lawler there, who just rakes the eyes, distracting the referee, and Stacy just whopped the fire out of him.
I heard that, my gosh.
Stacy don't want to run that way. Nicole Bass is over there. Go back over there, Stacy.
I'm telling you, Fargo is not one to mess with, Stacy. You're going to pay.
Yeah, she paid last time she was down here, I believe, on top of Jimmy Rivers' shoulders.
We're not going to talk about that. Don't forget, too, the notorious Brown brothers. They will return on Saturday night, August 7th, and the match is signed, Terry Taylor against Colorado Kid. If Terry Taylor wins, Colorado Kid leaves Nashville, gives up the belt, cannot wrestle for the belt. Tell you what, stipulations are a little one-sided. Also, Nicole Bass will be there. Superstar Bill Dundee returns to Nashville, take on Bart Sawyer. It'll be Savannah's Sex Pistols taking on Chris Michaels and Air Paris. Wolfie D. Flash Brannigan against Newsoft. What a card shaping up, and that's just the half of it.
Lawler now backing Fargo into the corner, left hand to the jaw, and another big right hand to the other side of the face. Rocking Fargo's head back, and another big right hand. Fargo looks dazed and confused in the corner with Lawler just pounding away on him.
Senior NWA referee Jimmy Rivers staying on top of the action.
Fargo reverses now and just beating the fire out of Jerry Lawler, rights and lefts, lefts and rights. Rocking him back in the corner. Lawler's now down on his back, rolling out of the ring.
Lawler needs to roll out of the ring, and think about this. He thought this was going to be a pushover. He's wrong.
Not too much of a pushover with the fabulous one. Jackie Fargo still got a few left in him, shown with the left and rights in the corner. Lawler now out on the outside of the ring with Miss Stacy. Styling as ever.
The fans do not like Jerry Lawler in Nashville, Tennessee. And you know, he never really liked them either. He much prefers Memphis to Nashville and never made no bones about that.
Running for mayor of Memphis, I believe.
And leading in the polls.
Yeah, that's a scary thought. Lawler now coming back inside the ring with Jackie Fargo. This match has been one people have been waiting on for a long time. Jackie Fargo and Jerry the King Lawler one-on-one.
Want to say hello to my good friend Lola Clendenning, and I expect to see you tonight in Lebanon, Lola, and Vicky Stevens and Betty Green and Bonnie Baldwin and Danny and all the great Nashville wrestling fans. And we hope to see you all in Lebanon tonight for some great wrestling, Southern style, just like you like it.
Stacy just got a shot of the full moon out tonight, jumping off the apron there. Fargo and Lawler in the ring. Lawler complaining about Nicole Bass walking around the side of the ring.
Got lots more action to go in this one, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a break. Don't go anywhere, because you're going to want to see what happens at the end of this one.
Fans, welcome back to the action in the ring. The fabulous one, Jackie Fargo, taking on Jerry the King Lawler in the historic hair versus hair match. Collar and elbow top there in the center of the ring. Lawler backs Fargo up to the corner. Jimmy Rivers, referee, counting.
Well, Stacy's got a hold of his leg there in the corner. He can't go nowhere. And Lawler just punching the daylights out of Fargo. Now, that's real fair.
Nothing's ever fair with Jerry the King Lawler. You know, everything's fair in love and war, I think it is.
No doubt.
Stacy on the side of Jerry the King Lawler. Nicole Bass on the side of Jackie Fargo has a surprise for everyone, actually.
Jackie Fargo, the living legend, Nashville's own. In fact, the Tennessean are getting ready to do a front page article on him. Larry Woody's going to do a a feature article on Fargo, and I'll tell you what, I believe we haven't seen the last of Jackie Fargo. He's pretty hot about this one.
Kick to the gut there by Lawler. Big right hand to the side of Fargo's head. Fargo showed tonight he has 1 or 2, 3 more left in him. He's got fight just coming out every pore of his body. Jerry the King Lawler knocks him down, and there's Stacy choking him on the apron of the ring.
You know, that's about the 100th time. You know what? You know what needs to happen? Is Fargo and Lawler need to be put in a cage.
A cage.
Yeah, a 14-foot steel cage, not a 10-foot. They need a 14-foot cage and settle this one once and for all. And I'll guarantee you what, Lawler will have the fight of his life.
Jackie Fargo and Jerry Lawler, one of the matches of the century. Big axe handle there to the back of Fargo's head. Fargo down on the mat. Lawler seemingly in control. Wants the crowd to hush up, chanting for Jackie Fargo.
You are going to see this match featured in next month's issue of WOW magazine. I'd like to thank Bill Atkins for that. This feud is one of the feature stories in next month's issue.
Lawler now helping Fargo up in the ring. Putting him on the bottom rope. Going over to Nicole Bass, trying to tempt her in the ring. Stacy choking Fargo on the bottom rope. Well, she's doing a number on Fargo, still choking the fire out of him.
Finally, little heifer.
Struts off, looking all sexy and stuff.
Talking about looking sexy, Savannah will be there tonight with Miss Sarah. And Savannah will be handcuffed to Miss Sarah so she cannot interfere. And the fans will be lumberjacks with straps.
Somebody's going to suffocate from a milkshake one day. Lawler now rearing back with a right hand. Looks like he's going to just whop the fire out of Fargo. Fargo ducks it, picks him up. And a big atomic drop there on Lawler, just levels him, knocks him down, both men down in the ring. Fargo looks like he hurt his leg.
He sure did. He hurt his right knee there. He sure did, Ernest T. Hurt his knee, Ernest T.
It's me, Bert.
Yeah, I know.
Ernest T.
Nicole Bass.
They're going to really see me tonight in Lebanon. Woo!
You're really going to wear a bikini tonight, Ernest T?
Oh.
Me? There's no telling what Ernest T will I be wearing tonight.
No doubt.
I got all kind of tricks in that brick bag.
Oh, you admit there's a brick in there?
Yeah, there's
there is.
Bert, I don't know what I was talking about, Bert.
Call the board of directors. He admitted it.
Get on the phone.
Bert, that's a plastic brick.
Remember, if
I
they
wouldn't take
ever
nothing.
find the brick, remember, he's suspended for life.
There won't be no real brick, Bert.
You know, Ernest, I've never really liked you. I need to call Bill Behrens.
Bill. No, you can't call Bill Behrens.
Nicole Bass up on the apron. Jimmy Rivers distracted by her. Fargo now down. Lawler and Stacy both just doing a number on him.
Who's Bill Behrens? Nicole Bass, Jerry the King Lawler, Jackie Fargo, some of the prime-time players of professional wrestling at the Nashville Fairgrounds Arena. I'll tell you what about this? You know, we haven't talked much about this Colorado kid. It's all on the line August 7th against Terry Taylor. The match is signed. 60-minute time limit, no disqualification. Hello, Jerry Lawler down to his knees.
I see him do commentary now. The thing that I cannot understand, Terry Taylor is showing his true colors, but it's a no disqualification match. It's not going to be favoring the Colorado kid.
Yeah, but the odds have been against that kid his whole life.
Yeah, and he's always reigned supreme on that. That belt proves it. Big right hand by Jackie Fargo.
If anybody hears, you know, and that's why a lot of the wrestlers in the business and a lot of the so-called smart fans, you know, and they're not fans of the Colorado kid. Of course, they say jealousy breeds contempt, and we could write a whole book about that. But when you're number one, you know, the jealousy comes out on people, and it's running rampant here in Nashville right now.
Colorado kid likes to ride on the back of the truck.
Fargo ties Jerry Lawler up in the ropes and is pulling Stacy in the ring.
Oh, no.
He's going for a
my
pants.
gosh.
He's going for a pants.
Leave.
Oh, God.
Gonna have to break off.
Fargo
Gonna
now.
have to go off the air. Fargo, please don't do
Fargo's
this.
pulling Stacy's pants off. Woo! Oh, Stacy don't like that. She's squealing like a little pig.
Well, we don't need to do that here.
Nicole Bass now
What
with
is
the
Bass
chain.
doing?
What the?
Well, Bass goes rapid.
Okay.
She's letting Lawler loose.
What the hell?
She's letting Lawler loose.
Gives Lawler
It's been a setup. It's been a setup. Nicole Bass, that bitch, she just handed Jerry Lawler a chain, and Lawler KO'd Fargo. Wait a minute. This has been a setup the whole way. Nicole Bass gave Fargo the. Wait a minute. Nicole Bass gave Lawler the chain. Stacy, get your clothes back on. Fargo's laying half dead. Nicole Bass has just cost Jackie Fargo his biggest match Nicole Bass has just cost Jackie Fargo the humiliation of a haircut.
And there's the three culprits there with their hands raised in the corner.
That makes me sick. Stacy, knock it off. That's why Fargo needs to punch her.
And he's got a hold of her.
Hit her. Hit her. Oh, Lawler comes and bails her out. Doggone it. Fargo's going to get a haircut, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back after this word.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to NWA Worldwide. I'm Lee Tidwell. Alongside me, the button-pushing menace, Ernest T. In the ring, the blonde lady, Candi Devine, who will be in Lebanon, Tennessee tonight, taking on the flamboyant one, Farron Fox. In the ring is taking on Bambi, who some recognize as the women's world champion. Nice arm drag there by Bambi, and another one on Candi Devine. Look at the packed crowd there, Ernest T.
Yeah, that's good. Remind all you Lebanon folks that come out tonight, we're going to have a real good match.
Candi Devine now in control of Bambi. Backs her into the ropes, whips her across. Bambi comes through. Big clothesline, I think, just smacking that going across the building. A pin there by Candi Devine. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. Bambi kicks out.
Referees count too slow.
You always think the referee counts too slow.
that's right.
Candi Devine now helping up Bambi. Snapmare takeover there on Bambi by Miss Devine. Pulling her up there in a surfboard-like thing. Got her by the hair. Trying to rip her hair out by the roots. Now Candi Devine will be taking on flamboyant Farron Fox in Lebanon tonight. Hopefully she's going to do this to him and just choke the fire out of him.
Lee, I'm going to be in Lebanon tonight.
Yeah, there ain't no buttons for you to push in Lebanon. Kick to the gut.
A whole lot of buttons I'm going to push tonight, Lee.
Now fans, don't forget, Sunday night, August 29th, live from Las Vegas, Nevada, the NWA Ladies Pay-Per-View. Only on Viewer's Choice. It's going to be a great show. A roll up there by Bambi. Only a 2 count. Candi Devine up. Big double axe handle to the back of Bambi's back. Backs her into the ropes now. Whips her across. Candi Devine in control. Big knee to the gut there on Bambi. Bambi's down again. Kick to the back.
Fans, be advised, we're going to be in Lebanon right now. All you wrestling fans come out there and see me, Ernest T, and all your favorite fans, even though Lee Tidwell might slip up here. I don't know. He might not know the way. Lee, do you know the way to Lebanon?
I can find Lebanon. Head to the top turnbuckle. Bambi just bounced off.
Lee, Lebanon is a big city. I want you to know that.
Kick to the gut by Candi Devine on Bambi, just stomping away on her there. Candi Devine is going to be in Lebanon tonight against flamboyant Farron Fox. The Colorado Kid teaming with Chris Michaels to take on the New South. That's who you're going to be with, isn't it, Ernest?
Yes, sir. That's who I'm going to be with tonight. I can't wait. It's just minutes away, fans. You come out there and see some exciting wrestling tonight. See all your favorite wrestlers. And the main one is going to be there. It's going to be me. My hometown, Lee, of Lebanon, Tennessee.
Yeah, that's great. Leg scissors there by Bambi on Candi Devine. Devine rolls over. Flips up and around. Got Bambi down for the pin. Only a 1 count. Kick out by Bambi. Candi Devine up now. Walks over to Bambi. Helps her up by the hair. And just slams her head into the mat. Head's bouncing off. Heading her back up again. Calling for one more. Bam! Into the mat again. Bambi is now down, dazed and out of it. Candi Devine in control, picking her up by her hair once again.
Lee, she didn't pull her hair.
She had a handful of hair.
Oh, I got the wrong glasses on, Lee. I got my button glasses on.
Candi Devine now with a front face lock. Referee saying watch the choke. Candi saying no choke, ref. Got her in that front face lock, just wrenching it in there on Bambi, trying to wear her down. Bambi trying to get pumped up. Referee checking to make sure it's not a choke. Snapmare again by Candi Devine on Bambi. Helping her up again.
We're going to have all them Bert Prentice's good old hot dogs up in Lebanon. Man, I cannot wait to eat some of those Bert Prentice hot dogs.
Blatant choke there by Candi Devine on Bambi. Foot across the throat. Devine picks her up. Goes for a big body slam here. Bambi shifts the weight and only a 1 count. Almost got Candi Devine caught off guard there. Whipping to the ropes there by Devine. Bambi comes bouncing off. Leapfrog there. Bulldog. Bambi with a nice bulldog on Candi Devine. Rolls her over. 1, 2, and a 3 count. Your winner, Bambi. Don't forget Candi Devine against Flamboyant Farron Fox tonight in Lebanon. Fans, we'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to NWA Worldwide. I'm Lee Tidwell, and alongside me, Ernest T in the ring right there. Chris Champion is taking on the NWA National Champion, Doug Gilbert. Bam! Doug Gilbert gets hit in the back with that chair right in front of the referee. The referee didn't say nothing. He must be blind. Chris Champion with that face paint.
Lee, I can't wait tonight up there to see what David Young is going to do with that little bitty punk Al Paris.
That's right.
I just can't wait to tonight. He don't remember what I told him a few weeks back.
Tonight, Air Paris and David Young, the Sex Pistol, will be in a fan participation lumberjack strap match. And Miss Savannah will be handcuffed to Miss Sarah Lee. Sarah Lee still wants to get her hands on Savannah after Savannah ran from her.
Lee, I wouldn't miss this match for the world tonight. Them belts, boy. Oh, them belts hurt so bad.
I've seen them belts get smacked on people's backs. Lee, big old whelps, Ernest T.
They sure do hurt welts. And also, Bert Prentice going to sell those big old large hot dogs. Oh, they're so good.
Looks like
so those y'all fans don't come. Y'all come hungry, says Bert needs to sell all the hot dogs he can.
Doug Gilbert now, Chris Champion's got him in that chin lock, fighting his way to his feet, trying to get the crowd pumped up, give him some added ammunition here. He's up to his feet. Chris Champion still locked in with that chin lock. Elbow by Doug Gilbert, and another one to the stomach of Chris Champion. A third one off the ropes. Ducks the clothesline. Crossbody on Chris Champion. The referee's over. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Champion kicks out.
Lee, you always get him with a 2 count.
Chris Champion kicked out. I couldn't help that. Now, you're coming out with New South tonight, right, Ernestine?
And they're
going to be taking on the Colorado Kid and the headliner, Chris Michaels.
That is right, Lee.
You like the New South, Ernestine?
New South is my tag team.
Okay. Chris Champion now using that tape off his wrist, choking Doug Gilbert out. Doug Gilbert now down face first on the
What do you mean, Lee? He's not choking.
He pulled that tape off his wrist, and he's choking him. You're as bad as
Tidwell,
Savannah.
Put your glasses back on.
You're as bad as Savannah.
What do you mean?
Savannah, he's not choking him. He didn't
He's
pull his
not
wrist.
choking, Lee. He's just letting him rest.
Letting him rest.
Watch it.
Chris Champion in control of Doug Gilbert. The referee comes over, races the hand. 1. The hand falls again. That's 2. 1 more. The match will be considered a... Oh, no, he holds his hand up. The referee steps back, says, let's keep going. Chris Champion cannot believe it. Pulls that tape back off the neck of Doug Gilbert.
All you Lebanon fans, be sure to be out there tonight. The doors open at 6 o'clock. Just come on out there.
Doug Gilbert's getting mad now. Bam! Big right hand to Chris
Doug
Champion.
Gilbert ain't
Another
gonna
one.
see. Doug Gilbert ain't gonna get mad.
Up on the second rope. Looks like he's going to light Chris Champion's head plumb up right there. Beating the fire of his head. The referee's counting.
Where did Bert Prentice get this referee at?
I'm not sure. I thought he's done a very good job. Reversal there by Chris Champion. Doug Gilbert into the corner. On a big kick right underneath the chin of Chris Champion.
See Doug Gilbert with them boots.
What's wrong with his boots?
I thought not be allowed on him.
A cover by Doug Gilbert. Does not know Chris Champion's leg is on the ropes. Chris Champion's mystery lady friend there getting involved. Doug Gilbert grabs her hair. Chris Champion with his
See, Lee, that is not right. He should leave her alone and not pull her hair.
Well, she shouldn't interfere in the match.
She is not interfering in the match, Lee.
She pushed him off of Chris Champion.
She did not.
Doug Gilbert now down on his back with that Chris Champion connected
That's
with that
where
neck
Doug
breaker.
needs to be.
Also
He needs to
tonight,
lay there.
1, 2, only a 2 count there for Chris Champion.
See, that referee cannot, I don't believe he can count to 3. He went to the same school I went to.
Chris Champion just dropped the knee across the bridge of the nose of Doug Gilbert. Comes out, gets a chair. Chris Champion now with a chair. Referee's got his back turned, doesn't necessarily see the chair, sees it now. Misses with the chair shot. Doug Gilbert hands face. Oh, chair shot to the back of the head. Chris Champion, referee's not throwing nothing out, lays it across the face. This is dangerous. Now, Chris Champion does not need to be going to the top rope with the chair laid across Doug Gilbert's face. Gilbert's up. Chris Champion now doesn't know Doug Gilbert's up. A smack to the head with the chair. Gilbert with the cover. Your winner is going to be Doug Gilbert. Fans, we'll see you in Lebanon tonight.